Hello everyone, and welcome to MyniQ podcast. I'm your host, and I'll be sharing short English stories and conversations with you every day. Today's episode is The Time Traveler's Dilemma. And the text level is 7. Learn how to make really complicated sentences, check everything you learned, and practice using it by writing and talking. Stick around till the end for 5 quick questions to test your understanding. Alright then, let's get listening.
The Time Traveler's Dilemma. In the year 2050, a brilliant physicist named Emma had finally succeeded in building a time machine. She stood in front of it, nervously adjusting her gloves and goggles. As she was about to embark on her first journey through time, she remembered the Great Fire of London that had destroyed much of the city over 4 days back in 1666. Emma's mission was to prevent the fire from happening in the first place, or at least minimize its impact. She knew it wouldn't be easy, but she was determined to make a difference. With a deep breath, she stepped into her time machine and set the controls for London, 1666. As Emma emerged from the time machine, she found herself in the middle of a bustling street. She quickly realized that she had to act fast, as the fire was already spreading rapidly. She sprinted towards the bakery on Pudding Lane, where the fire had started, and managed to alert the authorities just in time. The Great Fire of London was prevented, but Emma's actions would have unintended consequences on the course of history.
Now, let's move on to the conversation between Billy, Meg, Kelly, and their teacher, Louis, after reading the novel.
I loved how Emma's actions changed history.
Yeah, it was so cool to see her prevent the Great Fire of London. But I'm curious, what would have happened if she hadn't stopped the fire?
Actually, that's a great question, Meg. If Emma had failed to stop the fire, it could have led to significant changes in the course of history.
I think I understand what Lou means. Like if Emma hadn't stopped the fire, maybe the city would have developed differently?
Exactly, Billy, and that got me thinking. What else could have been changed if Emma had intervened in different ways?
I was also wondering about the people who were affected by the fire. Did they know that it was preventable, or did they think it was just a natural disaster?
That's another great point, Meg. It's interesting to consider how the people at the time perceived the Great Fire of London.
Now, let's test your understanding of the novel and the dialogue with 5 questions. Question 1. What was Emma's mission when she traveled back in time to London, 1666? A. To meet her ancestors. B. To prevent the Great Fire of London. C. To explore a new city. D. To attend a historical event. E. To buy some old clothes. The answer is B. To prevent the Great Fire of London. Question 2. What was the result of Emma's actions when she prevented the Great Fire of London? A. It had no effect on history. B. It changed the course of history. C. It made the city more modern. D. It affected only a few people. E. It didn't affect anyone. The answer is B. It changed the course of history. Question 3. What could have happened if Emma had failed to stop the Great Fire of London? A. The fire would have been smaller. B. The city would have developed differently. C. The people would have been more prepared. D. The fire would have been extinguished faster. E. Nothing would have changed. The answer is B. The city would have developed differently. Question 4. What was one of the effects of Emma's actions on the course of history? A. The city would have remained unchanged. B. The people would have been more prepared. C. The fire would have had a smaller impact. D. The city would have developed differently. E. Nothing would have changed. The answer is D. The city would have developed differently. Question 5. How might the people who were affected by the Great Fire of London have perceived it? A. They thought it was a natural disaster. B. They knew it was preventable. C. They didn't think it was significant. D. They were unaware of its cause. E. They believed it was a sign from God. The answer is A. They thought it was a natural disaster. That's it for today's quiz. How many did you answer correctly? Thanks for tuning in to my channel today. I hope you enjoyed the stories and conversations and found the quiz challenging yet fun. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us for more daily English learning content. Until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day.